Nakaka-inspire ang ating unang guest ngayon. Isa po siyang Pinay teacher sa Hong Kong. 'Di ba? At syempre ngayon, yung nakakatuwa is because she's giving back dito sa Pilipinas with her talent.
At ang kanyang ibibida po sa atin, mga ka-inays out there,
ang ibibida niya sa atin, Mamu, actually, na ngayon, meron siyang for the formative growth of the toddlers, yung mga bata, nag-open siya ng sarili niyang school.
So she already put up her own school pala.
Ang galing.
And specifically for toddlers.
For toddlers,
ito yung
tama.
development. Importante yun di ba? From 1-year-old to 7.
Importante yan. At syempre ngayon nga, nandito na siya si Meg. Ano na apelyido mo ngayon, Meg? De Leon.
Gonzales.
Kasi po, new mom siya.
Yes, I'm a new mom of a 2-year-old boy. Good morning po.
How's mom treating you? How's mom life?
Mom life is everything I never expected.
Sorry, madali ba yun? Kasi preschool teacher ka na eh. Tsaka wala ka pang anak. Tsaka iba-ibang
sana,
iba-ibang lahi. Kumbaga, iniwan na sa'yo yung mga anak na mga foreigner. Di ba? Pati anak ng mga Pilipino.
Ibig sabihin, easy-peasy na.
Easy-peasy na ba na may 2-year-old ka o iba?
Actually, Miss MJ and Mommy Tintin, akala ko po since I've been teaching for 14 years already, I thought like it's gonna be easier. But every day is a new challenge. So alam ng lahat ng mga guro yan na kahit gano'n ka pa katagal na nagturo, iba't ibang tao, iba't ibang pamilya mamimit mo, it's going to be a challenge every day. Kaya we're always physically, emotionally tired. But it's the most fulfilling job for us. So,
paano ka ba nagturo sa Hong Kong? Paano ka napunta sa Hong Kong? Tapos anong tinuro mo sa Hong Kong? At kamusta yung mga bata sa Hong Kong?
Yes. Actually, that was around 2015. I think as a young teacher, I was in my 20s pa po nun kasi parang we all want growth. You know, somewhere out there, what if we can just go somewhere else and teach, different cultures, doing life independently. Kasi kung dumating po ako doon, talagang ako po on my own with the help of my friends who are there already. So, teaching in Hong Kong, like in the movie of Catherine and Alden, yung Hello, Love, Goodbye. May sinabi rin si Catherine na ang bilis ng buhay. Totoo po yun. Sobrang bilis ng buhay sa Hong Kong. Yung work ethic nila, ibang-iba. Parang talagang sobrang structured na pati paglakad mo, kailangan mabilis. Lahat ng deadlines mo, mas mabilis. Kasi nga, ang bilis ng oras doon na even weekends, hindi siya parang dito na may work and family life balance. Talagang, I have more than 3 jobs that time because I was also teaching dance and I was also teaching playgroup to different local schools in Hong Kong. So, when you ask me, ano po ba yung difference ngayon na teaching in Hong Kong? Mainly, ang pinaka-importante sa mga Chinese and Hong Kong residents is for them to learn English. Now, honestly, as a Filipino po, medyo may discrimination po, di ba, sa simula. Pero nung nakita nila kung paano ang mga Pilipino magturo, nabibilib sila. To the point na kami na po yung nag-train sa mga Caucasian teachers who would like to stay there in Hong Kong and to teach as a native English teacher.
Hindi kasi, well, I have to, may choice of words. Pero kasi, yung mga puti, structured din sila di ba? Tayo madiskarte.
Yes.
So, tsaka the way, alam na natin, kumbaga, ito yung singular verb, plural verb, di ba?
Yes.
Noun comes, past tense, ganyan. So, kung eloquent ka talaga doon from the Philippines, sila, speakers lang sila.
Yes po. Aminado po ako na nagugulat sila na taga-Pilipinas po ako kasi nga, hindi sila sanay na may creativity in a way when I teach English lessons. Like, phonics. Kasi nga po doon, grabe yung pressure sa mga bata to be very competitive.
Oh my God.
Alam ko po, in their education system, hindi ganun kadaling makapasok sa mga private schools kasi they have public schools also. So, kumbaga, mas intense or mas may pressure sa mga pamilya doon na dapat English speaking yung mga bata nila. Especially, they don't have the right resources. Lalo na sa mga suburbs or sa mga far area, probinsya ng Hong Kong.
Kasi isang private school in Hong Kong.
In Hong Kong kasi po, besides teaching dance also, I was teaching English nga po. I was always designated to different schools. So, ang nakakapagod po doon is yung commute ko kasi I have to do the bus rides and everything. I teach English in Songshui Kindergarten. I teach English Monday, Wednesday sa isang kindergarten. Tapos magkakalayo po yun.
Gano'ng kalayo?
Siguro it's a 45-minute bus ride. Tapos,
Na walang traffic, so malayo.
after po nun,
Kasi
magtutulog po
45
ako
doon
ng...
sa kanto yun.
Yes.
May traffic. Oo. 45 na walang
Siguro
traffic.
dahil
layo nun.
nagugulat po sila sa work ethics ng Pilipino kasi nagugulat sila after nun, may dance class pa po ako. Parang nagugulat sila na after work hours, kaya pa namin, may energy pa kaming magtrabaho. Kasi another thing we took account of was, mahal po tumira sa Hong Kong. Like, the expenses there are very high. So we really have to keep up by getting more jobs.
Kaya ang yaman mo doon. 3 job mo eh. Yeah! Yun. Kaya yung lifestyle mo doon, lifestyle mo sa
Patayo
Pinas.
ka ng school.
Actually, hindi po. There was one time po kasi na me and my friend, tinry po namin mag-manage ng learning center sa Hong Kong. So, sa area po kasi na yon, puro mga expats. And as you all know, Hong Kong is a come and go place.
Oo. 3 years siya tumira
Expats,
doon.
doon sila ma-relocate, tapos biglang aalis sila. So, ang nangyayari is, yung mga bata, walang consistency sa pagpasok and labas. And yung renta doon, sobrang mahal. And we were young that time. So, siguro po talagang to sa learning curve for us.
Oo.
So, I decided to come home finally here sa Philippines po. And that was like 2012. And it took
Hindi ka
me
pa
how
ma'am
many...
nun.
Hindi pa po ma'am nun. And this November lang po of 2023, ako nagkaroon ng opportunity to actually build something. So it's a long process, I guess, pagdadasal po. Yung nga, ika nga sinasabi nila, parang God is placing you at the right time, at the right moment. So
For
sa
I know
akin
the
po,
plans I have for you.
Yes.
Oh.
Honestly, nandito po ako yun, hindi ko akalain na magkakaroon po ng sarili kong play school.
Wow,
May
ayan
kasosyo
na.
ka. Yan, may kasosyo ka dyan or solo to?
That one, ako lang po. But ngayon, I'm partnering with this company called Nurturing Connections. Ang sinasabi ko po kasi sa playgroup ko, I want it unique kasi gusto ko po mag-reach out din sa parents. So my vision is to build a community of learners and parents through purposeful play. What does that mean? Usually, playgroups, kailangan classes to para sa mga bata. Pero nakakalimutan natin, paano naman yung mga magulang na nag-enroll sa kanila? So this cycle po of our Saturday classes, so I teach every Saturday, ito yung pinapakita ko sa magulang na I want to take care of you also. So nakipag-partner ako sa Nurturing Connections. They hold, magkaasawa po sila, and they hold parent workshops. So while they're in our playroom, I call it the playroom, bago po naming space for learning, ide-direct ko sa isang room na kung saan may workshop sila for parents.
Nice.
So last Saturday, 2 Saturdays ago, our topic was, how do we regulate emotions of our children? And these are all science-based, fact-based. So, ang feedback ng mga magulang, nagulat sila na, sobrang helpful pala ng workshops para sa amin.
Oo, kasi hindi nila alam. Pinapagalitan lang nila agad.
Lalo na pa, nagtatantrums,
Yes.
nagkasabog.
Naku,
No?
Enroll ko
As
si Oscar
parents,
dyan.
diba, parang ang dami na
Next
nating iniisip. And honestly,
Kasi
parang...
toddler pa, tapos siya, pa 50 na
Exactly.
siya, di ba? Pa 50 na siya, tapos toddler pa yung anak niya. Sorry, yung asawa
Okay
ko,
lang.
di ba?
Kasi nga, di ba, parang ang dami ng parenting practices ngayon, parenting hacks online. But these are all science-based.
Gano'ng importante na
evidences.
science-based yung pag-apply mo at hindi ka lang basta-basta nakikinig dun sa mga dumadaan sa
Yes.
algorithm at feed mo.
Actually-
As a teacher and a proven science-based trainer, parang doktor di ba?
Correct,
Oo, parang doktor, totoo. Kamusta?
Yes.
Gano'ng importante yung pakisabi naman sa mga magulang?
Actually, ang dami nagtatanong, bakit kailangan natin isali ang mga anak natin sa playgroup? Kasi nag-start kami 6 months to 5 years. Playgroup is early
Buti pala sinali ko sa
schooling
playgroup,
or
anak ko,
formative
alam mo,
learning.
pati yung
Oo
anak
nga
ko,
kailangan
importante
yung...
yun. Oo.
Isa pa. Try isa pa. Isa pang anak.
pa raw.
Tas,
Try
tas-
daw.
Try mo muna. Mauna ka. Di ba isa pala? Mauna ka.
Isa pa lang kayo. Ako,
Mauna
nakadalawa
ka.
na, kota na ako.
O sige, go.
And ang dami nagtatanong, bakit ang aga-aga? Bakit kailangan?
Oo
Pwede
nga,
naman
mahal.
sa kindergarten na.
Ah.
As an educator for 14 years, and I've seen the growth of children in primary school setting, meron talagang kailangan readiness bago sila mag-kindergarten, which is 5 years old. Wala akong sinasabi na bawal po na nasa bahay lang ang bata. I'm just saying na meron kaming pinoprovide na opportunity para sa mga anak ninyo o sa mga anak ng ibang tao na may safe environment for students to be, for early learners to be independent, but in a good transition, smooth transition na hindi matotrauma yung bata, a safe learning space where they can actually cultivate their curiosity through different play-based activities. Now, these are science-based and also, more importantly, it's based on my experience as a mom and as a teacher. So, hindi naman ginipig ko yung anak ko. Parang mas na-inspire lang. Actually, oo.
Try mo nga. Kasi ayaw nila yan. Hindi siya natuwa dyan, iba na lang.
Mas na-inspire ako na gawin yung playgroup ko kasi nung nakita ko kung ano yung kinakanta ko sa anak ko or ginagawa ko with him. Kasi ko, ang saya pala nito. Why not reach out to other parents who actually would want this setting? And nagugulat po ako sa mga feedback ng mga parents ko ngayon. And some of them re-enrolled 3 times already na sila yung mga non-believers ng mga playgroup na feeling na, hindi, kaya natin sa bahay to. Pero nung nakita nila yung structure and the routine and everything we do in class, ang daming natututunan ng bata. As in, they're like a sponge, right? I mean, at this age, ang dami nilang na-absorb. Nagugulat ako yung feedback ng parents. Alam na nila yung weather song, alam na nila kung ano yung weather sa labas. And yes, especially Mommy Tintin na these kids, especially, we just got out of the pandemic, diba? Ang dami doon, ayaw pa mag-formal schooling or preschool because ang daming takot sa tao. So, nagiging...
Sa mga bata ngayon?
Ang playgroup kasi namin, intimate siya. Parang maximum 8 students lang. And we invite parents to join. So, nagiging intimate setting siya. It's a good transition para sa mga batang gusto mag-preschool in the future. Pero dito muna tayo. Tingnan muna natin anong kakaya ng anak ko. And mukha naman pong maganda ang feedback na binibigay.
Kamusta yung paano yung tawag mo rito? Kasi di ba yung mga bata and yung hindi lahat kaya ma-afford to.
Yeah.
So as a advocate, what do you suggest para sa mga walang budget para mag-playgroups?
Actually,
Mga
MJ,
pinsan ba nila?
naisip ko yun kanina. I was thinking, why not TV5? Why not create a TV show where we can reach nationwide, an educational program for kids, di ba? Kung wala man lang silang right resources or affordability na.
Mag-pitch ka.
Mag-pitch ka lang sa proposal.
Mag-pitch, di ba?
Wala man
Ikaw
lang.
I was a host of Sineskwela, di ba? For a long
Yes.
time.
And that
under
was
Ma'am
our
Gina
childhood.
Lopez.
Hiraya Manawari,
Mars!
Epon,
Yeah!
iba pa, Matinik, Hiraya
Oo.
Manawari.
Wala na yun.
Wala na nga pong gano'n.
O, gawin mo na, Meg.
Alam mo ba,
Sige
pinitch
po.
ako dati na, may pinitch ako dati na show. Ang title is, I Know. Kasi every time magtatanong yung teacher, may tanong, di ba? I know, di ba?
Yes.
Muntik na. Pero ang ending, dahil wala raw budget yung network, hindi dito doon pa, sa ABS. Sabi, you can produce it yourself if you want. Wala pa ang budget noon.
Oo, gets ko.
Ikaw na ngayon, mag-pitch ka.
Wala rin po ang budget.
Oo, meron
Opo,
yan.
may drive lang, wala
Nauna
pong
na tayo na
budget.
sponsors.
Yes.
Ayan.
Tama yun, para
Parang-
yung reach mas malawak.
Opo.
Oo.
My purpose here is not just those who can afford playgroups. It's my purpose here is, if you know Miss Rachel, actually inspiration ko siya. It's because she wants to reach a wider audience. Ngayon, nasa Pilipinas tayo, syempre, importante na may nationwide na effect na kahit sa ibang lugar, kaya nilang matuto.
Sa YouTube, ano ka ng channels?
Yeah.
Meron ka na ba?
Wala po.
O, gawin mo na. Yan ang karirin mo. Yan ang invest namin mga camera at ilaw.
TikTok and YouTube.
Oo,
The
TikTok
YouTube
tsaka
Academy.
Oo.
Marami po nga gumagawa nun na sana nga po we can reach to a wider audience dun sa mga less fortunate, mga wala po talagang access to playgroup schools in their area. So there.
Pero yun na nga kasi, paano sinabi nila, hindi, yung mga hindi pa rin believer, may pinsan naman ako, may tita naman ako. Anong difference nun na playgroup pa rin?
Sa mga non-believer po, we have to understand na iba't iba po talaga yung mga gusto ng preferences ng mga magulang. Kasi hindi naman po kasi lahat walang oras sa bahay. Siguro po sila, mas may oras sila sa bahay to actually have the right tools for the learning or formative learning ng bata sa bahay. We respect that. We're opening these businesses. Hindi lang po kasi ako yung playgroup. Ang dami na pong playgroup ngayon sa Pilipinas. For the reason na kung sa may kaya pong namin ibigay. Pero sa mga hindi po naniniwala, meron pa rin pong, madami pong mga online websites that they can actually use for home-based learning. So, ang sinasabi ko lang po dito is, we also respect those parents na dapat, for them, hindi pa tamang oras para mag-play school or mag-play group. Pero, I will suggest na ang daming resources online
Okay.
na pwede
Para
nilang
din nila.
gamitin.
Gaya ng
Yes.
mga napapanood nila ngayon ng mga activity.
Yes.
But Meg, thank you so much. Saan ba pwede mag-enroll?
Or
Mag-inquire.
mag-inquire.
Mag-inquire sa play school mo.
Yeah, so actually we're most active or more active on Instagram. I'm actually the one-man team of Leap and Learn Manila. So I do
Leap and Learn Manila.
Yes.
Leap and Learn.
We started with Saturday classes and now we have weekday classes as early as 6 months to 5 years. This is what we call learning pods. Intimate setting for play-based exploration. And really, we want to curate something unique for your child because we are going to be the first early learning experience. So we want it to be a second home, not just to the kids, but to the parents also.
With special needs, pwede rin.
Yes,
of
what
course.
I always say is that
Inclusive
we
dapat.
don't want to leave anyone behind.
Oo. Kasi it's
There.
play. It's play and learning.
Yes.
6 months. Doon pala natututong mag-crawl at, di ba? Maglakad, 6 months.
Actually, Mommy Tintin, kaya in-introduce din namin yung baby pods is that it's also a good way for caregivers para alam din
Dapat
nila.
alam din ng caregivers.
Uuwi
Mga
nila yung natututunan nila doon. Pwede na lang gawin sa bahay. We
Basta
also, as
hirapan.
moms, diba, we also want to train them. Hindi yung iiwan lang natin sa kanila yung mga anak na when we work. So
Kasi
I think,
cellphone sila. Diba? Kaya dapat bawal yan. But anyway, yung inaano ko nga, actually ako naman, kaya ako pinag-play school ng super early si Erin is because bukod doon, aminin naman natin, 1
1 year.
1-year-old. Tapos ngayon, magkikinder na siya. Kasi, tsaka pinag-pre-K ko lahat. Kasi, hindi ko na naman gagawin yun sa bahay. Lahat sa kanya eh. Lahat ng napakagandang ginagawa na work, ano ba yun? What's your parents' work to school? Singing for the child. Gagawin ko yun. Pero hindi buong araw. Ito, di ba? Parang
Ilang hours
specific,
ba a day?
di ba?
it's actually, kasi po, we have to take note of the attention span ng bata.
Of course,
So
1
talagang,
hour. 1 to
lahat
2.
po developmentally appropriate from choking hazards, yung mga activities, kaya na ba nilang hawakin to with both
True.
hands, pati yung sensory play namin, minsan kinukulay ko yun sa bahay kasi nga kailangan edible kasi baka isubo nila. So lahat yun, iniisip yun ng teacher. That's why I also want to promote it para din makita din ng mga parents na pinag-iisipan din talaga to ng mga guro.
So, ilang
Na-
hours a day ang pag nag-enroll sa inyo?
1.5 hours po pag weekdays. Pag Saturdays po, 1 hour kasi ginagamit po nila to as bonding activity. Especially for the working parents, Mommy Tintin. Parang yun lang yung time nila makita yung anak nila
Bongga.
in class.
Alright.
Apo.
Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Teacher
thank you
Meg
so much.
Gonzalez.
Thank you.
Leap and